No, forget about this rich. You can't call yourself. You were poor. Like, okay, you were from a poor family.
Poor as if you're coming from a place of trauma. Were you poor?
I'm just. Hello everyone. I welcome you all to the biggest show on YouTube. Curiosity Made Me Ask. I'm your wonderful host, Bayu Babi. Our guest today used to be the king of comedy when Instagram allowed only 15 seconds video. Now it's more like the Omodo of comedy, now that you have to make longer videos.
I know you are expecting me to give you those because you just gave me bass. But I will approach you from my level of IQ.
Did I ask you to talk?
I love the fact that...
Did I ask you to talk?
I'm talking, I don't need your permission to talk.
But did I ask you to talk? Just be sincere.
Well, I don't need you to ask me to talk.
But it's my show.
And I'm your guest. You never see your tenant get right past landlord. So as I was saying, I love the fact that you added king somewhere in the intro. That's all I need. Thank you.
The other part, because you used to be the king doing that 50 seconds video, and now, voila, it's like...
I'm happy you lived in an era where we once had a queen of UK.
My granddaddy told me about it. It's as if I was living that during when you were popular. But my great grandfather. Are
you that young?
I already know you are that old.
That's very fast puberty. You even know how to angle to it.
You know
you can be a DOP. The fact that I can remember it clearly is just like yesterday. And you are struggling.
I would like to move on to why we are here. Why did you decide to put craze in your name? Why not idiot? Because I feel like idiot suits you more.
Same reason a full-grown man add Barbie to his own name.
Yeah. See, it's not about me. It's more about you, not me. Because me, I feel if left to me, if I'm like maybe your manager or anything, you understand? If I have the right to make decisions for you, I don't say anything crazy about you, and I feel like that's an insult to you. And if you want to go for any insultive words like that to call yourself crazy, I feel like idiot works more. And if you are being fair and reasonable, you will know that I have a point.
I actually have a lot to say about you, but you are already a lot to handle. And you matter. Should I define what matter is?
What's that?
Anything that has mass and occupies space.
Is that supposed to be a fat joke?
For plus size.
Maybe you should look down because the pregnancy.
At least you said your grandfather told you about me. I'm old, like you're competing with me. So let me tell you, let me just give a brief intro about Craze. So it was a name I coined from something my teacher said to me in secondary school. I think I said something funny.
Was she a female, your teacher?
Yeah.
A female?
Yes. She used to teach us agricultural science. So I said something and she was like, you're just...
She married?
She is an old lady now. That was my teacher when I was in secondary school.
Are you guys the same age?
Of course not. She taught me.
She's older than you.
Are we talking about age?
I'm asking a curious question.
I don't know if you can walk into a place and they'll think we are age mates. And you have done a lot in your small age. But kudos. I mean,
I'm just asking a serious...
And let me even tell you another thing. When I was doing 15 seconds, what were you doing? Because I checked, you were born 1995. So from 1995 to let's say 2013, that's like you were not even a teenager when I was making content, and here you are reaping from, you know, all the hard work of everybody that have been there before now. So you should always give respect. I wasn't the one who started content. Of course, legends. There are a whole lot of people that have been in the space, but you are a product of some of their hard work. So you should.
Only by respect, like I should call you Brother Crazyclown or what?
Yeah, like they decrease. I senior you like to be, and the senior is not by age. It's like I'm looking at IQ level. Yes.
If not because of the age, I was so close to saying, "Are you crazy?"
That's I should call you. That's another thing. That crazy because I wanted to call my, like when she said Crazyclown, I went on Instagram to open an account, Crazyclown. Somebody else already took the name to be unique, and I said Crazyclown. And to be honest, when you say you are crazy, what comes to mind is I'm a crazy bunch of crazy talents.
Okay, so you wanted to be unique. You got, instead of crazy,
yeah,
you just made it crazy. So that means you created the word craze.
Did you go to school?
I'm just curious. I'm asking.
Even if you can't,
they're not even the armless questions.
Gone to school of the disabled. Like you should have just gotten small sense. Because to be honest, when I watch your show, I look at you. I was like, they you smart to come up with something like this. Coming close to you outside the order, you smell of illiteracy.
That's like a mean thing to say.
I'm not trying to be nice to you. Me coming here already I'm already nice enough. So I just need you to introduce me well and we move on. So go back and add doctor to that introduction.
So Dr. Craze.
Yes.
That's fine.
Yes.
Moving on.
Move on. I have other important things to do than you. So hurry up. Let me put my phone in my pocket.
Who wears red too? Like, who wears this?
No, call it again. Who wears red? Look at what you are wearing. You are wearing you're wearing pink. What a Barbie. You just say that when you want to point out my color, you realize say you too they wear red. But sometimes let your balls breathe. I swear. Very important.
Moving on. Is it true that I have to go and download the old Instagram app to find one of the view that is funny?
If you're old enough to use social media, you know that it's still the same app. You just have to scroll down.
Oh,
yeah.
So I don't have to download like a new app to go and get.
You still have parental guidance on your Instagram. Like you can scroll down. Everything, you see my story, you see how I started, how I kept changing, as time goes on till now.
Doctor, whatever you call him, I ask a simple question. Do I need to download the old app or not? You don't have to be like this. What's all this?
Are you old enough to use social media? Or do you want me to call a Gen Z to come and teach you? Just scroll down. But you don't need to scroll down. You know why? Because I have a lot of good content. So you take time. It's like 4,000 plus content. How many content do you have on your page? How many posts?
Let's move on, please. Will you say it was easier for you to be creative when you made shorter videos that came with humor, or now that you make longer content that comes with the risk of having mood swings and low IQ?
You said that came with who what? That came with what? Who what? Pronounce that word again. I swear, try am. If the boy you wear.
HUMOR.
Pronounce the hell out of that word. You say who what?
This is not an English class.
Just ask me the damn question again. Who what?
More.
If you ask me the question correctly, I'll answer you correctly. But if not, let's just leave it at humor. Because my content don't have humor. I don't even know what that is. But if you're talking about humor, then I might understand you, but pronounce it.
Humor.
Damn. Even with all the weights, you know, if you squeeze your epiglottis when you bring out. Okay. I didn't think this was going to be this. Like, you really know fit. Okay, clench your nyash. Just try. You go fit do. Oh, you more.
When you are walking on the street,
Okay.
the people call you, Papa Ade, or that's that guy that used to be funny that time. That guy used to be that guy used to be funny that time. Which one they call you more?
They call me
That
Papa
guy
Ade more. They call me Doctor more. I don't think anyone have said, that guy. No,
you don't go out often?
I'm the guy.
You don't go out often?
I go where I'm needed.
So, I'm curious. This doctor you call yourself, you studied medicine, right?
Yeah.
There's not any medicine or that you can discover that can help you with your facial predicaments, like your facial issues.
What do you mean by facial issues? Oh, my nose. When I spoke to Zeke. The surgery is very expensive.
Oh.
Yeah, and I don't like pain like that. So, but my wife loves my nose. At least I have somebody who loves me for who I am, and not for the angles I can give. But now I understand why you use that angle for that your tape. You know you're big. You cannot just do it like this. You had to. I swear, seeing you do this show is impressive. You know why? A lot of people that happen to, they become porn stars. But you know you will never make it in that industry. Because that meet was not meeting. I swear. It was not meeting. You didn't meet up. Moving on.
You're a grown-up man. Seated there talking about my meat.
You're
a grown-up man.
You gave us a trailer. We're still waiting for the men.
Moving on.
No, moving on.
So I want you to answer this question. Will you say you paved way for skit makers? Because for me, I feel like you only paved way for people that can be funny for just 15 seconds for a short period. I don't think that we can be funny or creative for longer periods. I don't think you are the one that should be saying thank you to.
As a matter of fact, I don't think I paved the way for anybody.
Oh, good.
I think I just started something that was new at the point, and people saw me as a pioneer. Because to be honest, I don't think I was the only one. I think there are people like Don't Jealous Me, Foxy P, African Ape during my era. You know, everybody was pushing. You know, so I think a whole lot of people added to what we see today as the creative industry. So I'm not going to take the whole.
So I need to look at this camera.
Okay.
So let them know that they need to stop mistaking you for a legend, for somebody that created something in this content creation space in this country. People mistake you for that a lot, and I know it will piss you off. It's an insult. It's a big lie.
I think one thing I love about you is your confidence. But another thing is, I think you're too young to speak very confidently and still wrong at the same time. It just means there is a part of you that didn't grow with you. But if I'm going to assimilate everything, I will tell you you don't give yourself the title legend. People see your work and feel the influence, and there's no other better name to call you.
That's what I'm saying. Tell them to stop.
I'm just 4 years older than you, if I'm correct. You're born 95, I was born 91. And people attach the same name they call your dad to me. that speaks a lot about where you are in life. Because me and your dad are seen as legends, and then there is you over here, fat and foolish. It's a lot to take in. But I understand, only your dad can understand where I'm coming from. He's so rest in peace. Here's the part where we let it sink in.
Speaking about fathers,
Yes.
who inspired the character Papa D? Was it your dad? Was your dad like a poor man that enjoys slapping children?
My dad was actually poor, but rich in focus.
But your dad was poor.
I was born poor.
Yeah.
But you know, among poor people, there is somebody they see rich. So that was our situation. Among the poorarians, my dad was seen as.
Your dad was like you were from a poor family.
Yes, I like how you are directing it. I was from a poor family.
Yeah.
But in that poorness, we were rich because my dad could feed us.
No, forget about this rich. You can't call yourself. You were poor. Like okay. You were from a poor family.
Poor as if you're coming from a place of trauma. Were you poor? I mean, we could be in the same WhatsApp group and be friends. If you were poor, then I was poor. But if I'm explaining that in poor there is richness and you don't understand, that means there was never a time in your poorness you guys felt rich. I don't know if you're understanding.
Who inspired you?
So my father inspired the character Papa D. He was
used to slap you.
Yes, that was the time my dad slapped me and I opened the.
Why you have this kind of face? Why your face is horrible?
My face is horrible.
You did the slap?
No, my face is horrible.
I thought we already.
No, this is the first time I'm hearing that my face is horrible.
Really, you don't have true people around you.
You that look like drawing that was drawn by a 2-year-old. You know how they will draw and just make the heads round. I think the only thing that is helping you your head look like the cherry on top. I don't know if you understand. You know when you make cake like this and you just put cherry. I think that's what. But for me, I grew into my head. My head has always been big. I was made for big things, so I grew into my head. But for the character Papa D, it was inspired by my dad. My dad was a disciplinarian. He did not just discipline us, he disciplined the kids that were in the compound. So everybody knew him as that. But it was when I grew up, I saw the importance of what he did. So growing up, I used to, I was not happy about how, he would just, but those slaps didn't come. It was always when I did something wrong, that I get that slap. And too wrong that sometimes it's kick, sometimes it's belt. But you see that slap is impulse. I don't know, why are you shaking your head? Your father never slapped you.
I mean,
he never, right? That's why he turned out this way. Because only people that were, disciplined well, that will understand where I'm coming from. So yes, Papa Ade was inspired by my father. May he so rest in peace. My father senior your father in death. He died 2015. Your father.
Let's talk about your dad. Okay. Since you brought it up.
Yes.
Let's talk about people that are down there.
Down there.
Let's talk about your dad.
Yes.
Who that are
down there? We are both there.
No, my dad is up there.
Oh, your dad is up there. Okay. So my dad is down there. Oh, I love it. No, my dad normally he was a short man, so I can understand. Maybe that's what you're trying to explain. Your dad was tall, and I guess that's why you're tall. But if you want to talk about my dad, I don't even expect my dad to go to heaven without us. So I think maybe he's waiting for us. But your father forgets all of that. There's a one right time God say your son is being used. He has a long time to be useless. So your father don't be able. Your father is chilling now. Maybe you don't even marry another wife. So just be. Don't forget. Don't born new children. And you're still here staying people's father are down. Your father is up there, but up there enjoying life. He doesn't. My dad died 2015, and I only how will I put it? I do a memorial for him like every 5 years. It's a deliberate thing. But I have you on my WhatsApp, and almost every 2 days you post your dad. You sure your WhatsApp picture is FaceTime with your dad. People might think you are remembering him. I think you are just apologizing to him. He's not proud. Yeah, he's not proud. So it's like reminding him that how far Popsy, how far now, But it's okay. Up and down fathers, they're all fathers. Depend on what they are doing. Moving on.
Moving on. You have used over a decade in this content space. What part of your journey is your favorite? Is it when you were blowing up, or now that you are unblowing?
So if you understand how career works, everything works in a tangent. You know, it goes up and down and up and down. But some people just take, you know, some people just let themselves be down. As you can see, my career has, you know, because I have so many other things I'm doing. I have businesses, I have, you know, family.
Anybody can have a business. There's a successful business.
Yes.
Oh, good. I'm happy.
Yeah, I have a lot of, I mean, what just happened in Ukraine, that was where I lived more than 12 for 13 years of my life. And I left there, came to a whole new place, and I'm still killing it. You can't say I'm not killing it. If not, you will not invite me here. You need me to give some legitimacy to.
You see, that's not the truth. Every single person I called here is to give them a platform. Understand? I make sure I created value. So, because everybody needs promotion nowadays.
Fantastic.
Are you getting me?
Yes.
I try to promote you guys.
So explain why you came to my house yesterday. You actually came. That's why I'm here today. Yeah, you came to my house yesterday. We had a talk because you have been sending me messages. I have not replied. And you,
let's just move on.
No, we will not move on. You live in my estate. You are my neighbor. You came to my house.
I feel like, see, listen.
Dollars is a witness. It was there. You know, a lot of people that come here don't have witness that you are begging them, but dollars was there. I can call other people, but
can we move on?
We will not move on. I want you to tell them that I'm the one giving.
Let's agree to disagree then.
Okay, let's shake it out.
Okay.
Yes.
Moving on. I'm sure a lot of people are curious about this, not just me. Are you truly the father of Ade?
No. As a matter of fact,
hold on.
Okay.
You didn't give birth to Ade?
I didn't give birth to Ade. Ade is my friend.
Like you and Ade's mom, you guys don't have sexual this thing?
No.
No doggy, no anything?
Nothing.
So how did you give birth to him?
I did not give. I don't know, why is it so hard for fat people to understand things on one take?
No, you have Papa Ade.
Yes.
Shebi?
The character.
Yeah, that is you now.
Yes.
That's what they call you, Papa Ade.
Yes, Papa Ade.
And I'm asking that, okay, it's like IVF thing or surrogacy or something.
As a matter of fact, you and Tega are age mates. Yeah, you were born April 5th. They nearly usually do April Fool. But Tega was born December 1st. So you are just older than him by 3-4 months.
And you know this information because I
see how big you are. You have never felt any discomfort. Do you breathe well while you sleep? I don't like to really body shame person, but you just scratched your knee and it's white. No cream, no nothing. Be you Barbie. But now, why did you add Barbie to your name? I knew you were bitchy. I knew there was a part of you that was, you know, feminine. That's why you're wearing shorts. You know, I asked about this, your shorts. Because it's too short to be a short. For somebody that has style like horsepower, you're not supposed to be wearing things.
It is rumored that you are married.
Do you get fresh air on your balls?
Moving on. It is rumored that you are married.
It wasn't a rumor. I had a very big wedding.
You see,
I know you were not invited, but I saw you there. I think when you watch people snap and saw they were spraying money, you hurried. But so sad. I asked security to stop people from picking my money. So no rumor. I'm married.
My problem is, when I was doing my research about you, you have a beautiful wife. The only thing I'm curious about is, was she under duress when she said yes to you? Like you can understand why.
Yes.
I would be curious, and everybody would be curious why they want to know.
Yeah,
how did you bag someone so like you? Like
so
you have mirrors at home, right?
And I have mirrors at home. Let me even be honest with you. I've never seen myself as handsome till I met my wife.
I feel like that's generally
everybody's opinion, right?
Yes.
Okay. Fantastic. But for me to be able to bag somebody like that, She was one of the best graduating students in our medical faculty. She's super smart, super industrious, super sweet, super supportive. And sometimes I look at her and ask myself, how did I bag her? Like, how did I get her?
And I like to you too.
Yeah, I like to remind her every day that she's the best decision I've made in my life. And she told me that the reason why she said yes to me was because of my...
Because you have a big belly.
No, I didn't even have a big belly when I proposed to her.
Okay, sorry.
My vision, she could see a very industrious person, somebody that is going to make it in life, because she knows she will not suffer. And I know why you have not gotten married, because you know the woman might suffer. So you're taking your time to make sure you get to a place where sufferness would not be your portion. And I pray that for you, because all you have now is this show. There is no plan B. You don't even look like somebody that will make plan B. So if this doesn't work, I'm even thinking about it. What if this show didn't work out well? What was your other plan? I'll go back to being featured by Macaroni.
No, I'll probably just be making boring skits.
Because I think Macaroni was bored of you. Because the moment you left, he didn't miss you.
Yeah,
he just moved on to Corex. Mad. Yeah, you were just there. He just needed somebody big to... And then I think when you were shooting with him, whenever they did the video, the file they always large. So he needed to step it down. Big ups, you are doing well. Moving on.
The slaps you give Ade in your skits, are they real or they are as fake as your chain?
Who is asking? Are you the one asking, or is it the viewers asking?
Are you slow? I'm the one I just asked you now.
Wait, come, let me tell you something.
No, I just want to know if the...
I just want to let you know that curiosity makes me slap too.
We don't do that here. This is...
I just want to show you how real it gets. So you understand that I don't do things that are fake. And let them understand that this is
not 2015. We don't do all this slapping here.
Let's hug it out. You come in. You know, I love your confidence. That's something we should... Your confidence is top notch.
Where did I stop? You are saying some things that a grown-up is not supposed to say.
I didn't tell you I was grown up. I'm not even in my mid-30s yet. Are you done? Because I have...
You don't have things. I doubt. Because you know you don't have anything to do. This is not 2013, 2014, 2015 when you were something. Where will you have to go now?
If I've not seen you invite somebody here that is nothing. You take your time. And for you to invite me now, you're saving the best for the last. Don't say that lie. You know. This is your camera.
A lot of content creators that started when you did are finding it hard to keep it up. My question is, what's your secret to keeping it up? And most especially, when will you join them? When will you quit? When will we stop seeing you? Even though we are seeing you lesser now, but at least when will you finally stop that? Oh, there's nothing like Crazyclown. There's nothing like Papa Ade. There's nothing like...
The problem I really wanted to stop as at 20...
The bastard that not change your mind.
That's what I'm saying. As at 2021 or 2022, I wanted to stop. But when I look at the space and I see, because then you were still shooting skits, I saw creators like you. There was just a lot of people that were coming to damage the structure we've already put in place. So there was a real reason for me to still stick around and make sure the space is clean. And I love that you left the space and you're doing this. That has reduced, you know, the irresponsible ones to a certain number. You know, now we just have, you know, people who are not sure of their gender coming in. But for you, that you are sure of your gender and you are still behaving the way you are, you needed to go. And I don't know how God did it. God is an amazing God. You know, sometimes God works in crazy ways we'll not understand. sometimes he directs. You see some people that are very creative, they are finding it hard to find a show like this because God does not want them to leave that space. But then people like you that boom, you do your first show, boom, is big. God wanted you to get the hell out. And I'm just so happy. Thank you for taking that sacrifice for the industry. I'm not saying this to take a jab at you. What you're doing right now, fantastic. I love it. It is creative, it is intellectual, but it's hard for people to think the idea came from you. Am I right?
I wish I can say the same about you. I wish I can compliment something that you're doing right now.
Believe me.
And not something you did like 10, 20 years ago.
Should I tell you some things I'm doing right now?
I sincerely don't care, but maybe there's one or two people out there that would be interested. Say, let me
tell you the one that you'd be interested in, the fact that I'm married. It might not, it's not part of what I'm doing, but you know, you envy that I'm married. It's something you can't do, and it's so hard now because you have gone out of shape. Before, they used to think people who have weight are enjoying. Girl will say, "Barry man, we get big belly."
I'm not that fat. You people keep saying this to me.
No,
I am not that fat.
I'm not saying you are fat. I am obese.
I am not that fat.
The only thing helping you is because you are tall. So when they check your BMI, height will just make it look like it's close to normal. But tell me, you don't have sleep apnea. I know you don't know what that means. It means when you are sleeping and your breathing just stop. I'm saying it from a place of concern because I go through it too, and I found the solution to my problem. Are you offended?
Do I look offended?
Actually, though, I could see the vein on your forehead.
Let's just move on.
Moving on.
A lot of people say Sidney Tucker played a major role in refusing to make you unblow. Is that true?
So when I came to Nigeria in 2019,
I'm not done with my question.
Okay.
So I feel like you other people used to jump.
Okay.
Understand? So if you can keep short and let me finish the question, I really appreciate.
Okay. It's crazy how you call somebody that is 4 years older than you an elder. That just you are judging me by
the word elder does not have to do with it. Bro, you look like you can give birth to me.
But you look older than me. I swear. That one I will go to shrine to swear. You look very old. You look older than your dad. Look at that picture you posted on WhatsApp. Your dad look, you know, that was the era where this whole, did your dad see your sex tape before he left? That is the most, if you type BU now, you have made me see the color of your balls. I never thought in 1,000 years I would know what my colleagues' private part looked like. It's supposed to be private, but it was there. I mean, the only thing I could get from that video was the person in the video had big bum. I mean, you just expose yourself, your type of woman. But yeah, I'm talking to you. You cannot ignore me on your show. Have you glued it? It's just that I think you have done a lot to take it off the internet. Now, let me tell you why, as a doctor, I've looked at you. You eat well, you live well, you are not suffering, and I can't say your weight is because of what you eat. From that video, I can tell you're a sexually frustrated man. To be honest,
you really took your time to watch it.
You are my colleague. I watch all your content. I won't skip that for anything. I support you. One thing about that skit is when I first saw it, I thought it was a skit. No, bro. First of all, let me tell you, I am in a long distance marriage, so sometimes we do that, but never in a million years I think the boy will show the penis. Usually you don't show it, it's your face because you are looking, but you wanted to let her know that the action is going down. I love the angles in that content. You should keep it up. I even thought you were just going to divert and just start doing OnlyFans or All Access, but you know it was a one-time hit. After that one, you do another one. Nah. So sad that's what you are remembered for. That was your last content before you left the industry. So if you come back now, you have to start from there. Like, do like BTS. Please, one more question before I go. I want to answer one more question.
Tell it to my Gmail.
I have a lot to say about you, and I don't like the fact that you're chasing me. I see, whenever you see me sweating, it means I'm about to start. Be you. So let me ask you something. Do you miss the industry? Do you miss making skits?
Not as much as you miss
don't
being
miss
funny.
you at all.
I'm sure you miss being funny.
I've cracked you up on a show that you tried to frustrate me. That says a lot about me. Tell me one thing you say there that is funny. You just found a show that you don't need to be funny, and you hide under curiosity made me, and nothing make you ask. Hunger made you ask. If it's not hunger, why would you decide to do such? It's you hunger. So the motivation that hunger brings is different from passion. This is not your passion. Tell me that you are passionate about this.
I'm actually passionate about giving people platform.
Okay.
That's what I'm doing. Okay. And I feel like you're an ingrate.
But it's so crazy that you have never given anyone platform before curiosity. You were on somebody's platform. As a matter of fact, you were on 3 people's platform. You stingy, you hold dollars here, hold macaroni here, just still no thing. Nobody gave me a platform. As a matter of fact, I was paid to advertise majority of the blogs you see today. I was on the internet before you saw Gist Lover, Instablog, Cracks TV, Funny African Pigs.
For all the upcoming content creators that want to specialize in making adjacent of funny content like you do.
Okay.
What advice do you have for them?
We have come to a point in the industry where you don't need to be funny to create content.
Exactly.
Now, there are comedians, there are dancers, there are different sectors. You can just create a content that is satisfying. Like Bayou's content right now is just satisfying. It's not funny, it's not hilarious, it's just satisfying. Satisfying to see people get roasted. So this is me telling you, start where you are. Use the idea you have. You don't have to be a Crazyclown or Mr. Macaroni or Brain Jotter or Mr. Funny. You can be Mr. You and still make sense. So don't let people discourage you. If they are discouraging him about, because before we started, he told me that when he wanted to start it, they say he was too fat to be a presenter. But look at him. He's right here presenting, congrats to you. You matter. And you know why you matter? Because matter is anything that has weight and occupy space. Did you finish university?
Thank you so much for.
I checked. You went to Igbogbi Secondary School. Was that a real school, or you are shooting skits with your principal? Because Igbogbi.
Thank you so much for coming on the show.
And then okay, let me just shake you.
And I sincerely wish you a safe delivery.
I don't wish you anything good.
I'm just wishing you a safe delivery, and I hope it's a twin.
If we are both pregnant, if we are both pregnant women, you are due. You are like 11 months.
But leave my show now. I'm done. Thank you so much.
Should I go? All right, Bayu. And damn you and your damn show.
I'm going to be cutting out a lot of things on this episode to just save you guys from hearing some unnecessary things. I want you guys to focus and keep watching this amazing show, Curiosity Made Me. As I remain your humble host, Bayu Babi.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how pissed are you? Bayu.
It's the guest that is in that you ask.
No, it's a show.
Who has the face of disappointment right now?
I'm not disappointed.
On a scale of 1 to 10.
Just answer first.
I'm not pissed.
How pissed
I'm the happiest man.
No, how
right
pissed? You don't know numbers. 1 to 10. Choose number.
1.
I think I really touched your soft spots. That's why you are pissed.
I have no soft spot.
I'm not upset. Nothing. None of your question pissed me off.
Because that's not the idea of the show. The idea of the show is not to piss you off. It's to give you a platform. Now tell me that the millions of people that will see this is not going to help your life.
I've counted how many videos on your page has 1 million views. So stop saying millions of people.
And do you know how many have a million views?
I can count. Is
it my fault that people don't care about watching?
A million people. No, million people will not watch this video.
Why? Because
I'm okay with
I featured the wrong person.
That is it.
That is your fault. It's not my fault.
You are so upset. You are so angry.
I want to end this video, my brother. I swear.
I'm so sorry, bro. Let's hug it out. Let's hug it. You can see the idiot. See, you don't see me. They do my hand. I want me to ask me what you don't make me.
Let's go.
You can't touch your back. For 1 2 plenty.